2. All right, how y'all ladies and gentlemen doing today?
Good.
All right, now, does anybody remember what we're doing this week as a math operation?
Dividing.
Say what?
Dividing.
Dividing. Can you guys say dividing?
Dividing.
All right, now, when I used to be a young fella back in the day, Granddaddy used to be on the pool with a bag of puck-ons. Y'all know what puck-ons is? But anyway.
I know things that look like knuckles, you have to crack them open.
Yes. So Granddaddy had like 5 or 6 grandchildren, which are children.
Yeah.
And he used to get a bag of puck-on and bring them to the house. Pecan, some of you guys. Okay, sir, we were talking about math though. All right, not the flavor. Don't flavor the savor. But anyway, Granddaddy used to be like, look here, man, get this sack here, buckwheat, and divide it with all your cousins. And I said, divide it. He said, yes, sir. And I didn't know what divided mean until I came to the schoolhouse. So what does divided mean, y'all? Divide. And doing what? Sharing what? Equally. All right, young man, you're awesome. All right, here we go. Let's rock and roll. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna look at this passage. And it's also another type of problem because it has a lot of ELA in it. What type of problem is this, guy?
Word problem.
A word problem. So we have to use what strategy, young lady? Cube strategy. Also, we're going to employ another strategy based on the keywords in this passage. But I'm going to write down cubes right now. So mom and dad, people in the studio audience, right now I want you guys to make sure you have your pencils out, your scratch papers, because it's time to get it on. All right, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to read the passage out aloud, all right? We're going to read slowly. Let's read.
Yes, sir.
Jenny has 3,000 tickets to sell at the school carnival. Jenny separated the tickets into groups of 8 tickets. Uh-oh, I messed that up. Let's do it again. About how many groups did Jenny make? Solve this problem using any strategy you choose. Uh-oh. Now we already said, young lady, what strategy we're going to be using, y'all? The cubes. So we're going to write C-U-B-E-S on our paper as a sidebar. Now, instead of listing all these things over, well, no, I might help mom and dad out. So guys, what does the C stand for?
Circle.
So we're going to circle the numbers. And what are the numbers in the passage here, ladies and gentlemen? 3,000. And what else?
8.
All right, now, what does the U stand for, guys? And what is the question?
About how many bills did Jenny make?
Woo! I think I saw a keyword, but I'm not going to say anything. All right, so we're going to underline the question. And it says about how many? About. About how many? We're gonna, hey, I see some things taking place. All right, now, B stands for?
Boss and keywords.
Look at here, ladies and gentlemen. I saw quite a few keywords. About. Young lady, I like that. About and what else? Groups. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Now, when we look over there in our math keywords list and we see group or grouping, and we just got through talking about share, what operation in mathematics are we going to be doing? Division. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to put my division sign right here near the word groups. Now, when we hear the word about, what function are we going to be using? Because remember, we talked about manufacturing phones. And if you under blankety blank something, then your workers may become untrustworthy and sell your product behind your back. So about means we're going to be doing what? I need you guys to tap in. Say what?
Rounding.
Say what?
Rounding.
Say it again. Ooh, I heard rounding, and what's the other word I heard? Estimating. Because if you underestimate your product at a factory and you manufacture iPhones, your worker's going to steal the phones, and guess what? The company's going to get rid of you, and you might get some federal jail time. Yes, ma'am. All right, just put it on my desk. We rocking and rolling right now. All right, too hot to stop, huh? All right, so I'm going to put out here, we're going to be estimating. We're probably going to be rounding. And we might have to find a compatible number. All right, parents, I hope you guys are keeping up at home. Get those ramen noodles out the microwave and whip them up. And get back to business. All right, y'all ready? All right, now, we boxed in the keywords. All right, guys, what does the E stand for?
Eliminate.
Eliminate and evaluate. So what we're going to eliminate, what we don't need here? We don't need all those words. We don't need all that stuff. All right, so what evaluation are we going to form based off of these two numbers and this sign that we saw? Say what now? Somebody give me the evaluation or the equation that we're going to make here.
3,000.
3,000. I like that. Divided by what?
8.
Uh-oh. All right, here comes the nice part. Here comes the nice part. What's the S stand for, y'all?
Solve.
We're going to solve. All right, now, but they are not asking for the definite number, right? They don't want us just to divide, right? They want us to do what? Estimate. About how many? They didn't say how many. They said about how many. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see if you guys remember what I taught you guys Tuesday. It's going to be a little rough and rocky. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap in, everybody tap in. Remember, we did this already. We saw this before. We looked at the math sheet. Instead of using the multiplication sheet today, we're going to form a counter on the side of the paper. All right, now, what's the first step? Anybody? Anybody? Girl, you cutting up today. Go in that treasure box. What that young lady said, we're going to box in what? The first what? Two numbers. And also we're going to box in what?
The 8.
The 8.
Add the zeros at the bottom.
Ooh, boy. But we got to get deeper than this today. Because we're going to have to change that number. All right, yes, ma'am. Yes, you can go to the bathroom. Please sanitize on your way back. Yes, sir. Woo! Hey, man, I like that. That's genius stuff. But the author wants me to show you guys another way.
You dropped the A and dropped the...
All right, so let's do this first. All right, now if you guys can 8 round perfectly into 30, first of all. Are they in the same fact family?
No.
8 times what gives us 30? Is it possible? Is it possible?
No.
Is it possible?
No.
No, it's not possible. So, what did we do the other day with the multiplication sheet?
Go down to 8.
We went to the what? 8s, and we found a number that was what? Close to that number. Remember, I don't want you guys to underestimate anything because you guys are going to be supervisors and manufacturers and things of that nature and producers. So I don't want you to ever underestimate anything. All right, so instead of using the multiplication sheet and handicapping you guys a little bit, I don't want to handicap you. We're going to use our counters. You ready? So we're going to create a counter of 8 until we get to the number that's in the 10th place that has a 3 in it. All right? And there's only one number in the house of 8 that has a 3 in it. You guys ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
Oh, you guys don't sound like you have energy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start counting by 8 over here. Then let me change the color. Mom and Dad, make sure you keep it up. If you get some Kool-Aid out the fridge, make sure you get me some. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. 8,
16, 24, 32.
Uh-oh, should I go any further?
No.
Mama say, come young tonto. Whatever he said. Don't look any further. So what are we going to circle in the counter?
24.
Oh, for real? You so you gonna underestimate yourself like that so them folks are still 600 phones in your factory and give you 2 years several times? And then I see my boy on TV, I'm an old man in that house looking at Discovery Channel, and I'm looking at the detective show. And I know you're innocent because you're underestimated. All right, so now we're gonna circle the what, y'all? 32.
Circle it, 32.
All right, now this actually shows us how many times 8 can go into this number. Let's count. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now let's stop right there. So we're going to take this 32 and transfer it right here, guys. I need you to do that. Now, we're going to keep it boxed in because we're not going to use that 30. Okay, because we want to divide evenly into the number. All right, now, what are we going to do with these two zeros?
Drop them.
Drop them.
Down and
Drop them. I like how you said it. Drop them. Drop, 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 drop. All right, so we're going to drop them. All right, what are we going to do with the rest of this equation?
put it
In
in.
fact, we're going to bring it on down. Bring it on down. Huh?
Hey.
Bring it on down. Somebody say, hey, somebody.
4.
Boy, you can't. Woo-hoo. Boy, you better watch yourself. All right, now what's the next step, y'all? Because we want to do some transfer.
Write the 4.
We're not going to write anything.
We write how many times they are.
We're going to do what with those zeros?
Put them
We're
on
going
the
to
side.
transfer the zeros over where?
To the side.
What side?
That side.
This side or this side?
This side.
The right side. All right, so here we go. Am I doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Did I do the right thing, guys?
Yeah.
All right, now, how many times did we say 8 goes into 32? 4. Let's make sure before we go on, okay? Y'all ready?
Okay.
Mom and Dad, y'all ready? I put that Kool-Aid down. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so what are we going to write right here, ladies and gentlemen? 4. So what is our estimate, ladies and gentlemen? So there were 400 groups of tickets. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a round of applause.
Good sauce.
Sauce.
Applesauce.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get ready to do it on your own.